Buy your primary home in Greater Toronto area if you're looking to live in it for more than 10 years, right? And pay it off. Do not touch it to fund your lifestyle. Do not touch the equity to fund other investments. Yes, people might come across you and be like, hey, put your money to work. And yes, you might do really good at some other investments. You might take your equity, put it somewhere else, and you'd be making a heck of a lot of money. Great, good. But your primary home, try to pay it off if you're an average person, because most of the time, if you're funding your lifestyle, you'll be tapping into the equity all the time. Or if you're funding other investments, those investments, they all come with inherent risk, meaning that it may go down after you buy. It may consolidate for years on end. You don't know. So you don't want to go through the pain of paying down your equity again. Pay off your mortgage if you're primary home holder, right? That's your primary home. It's not an investment. Pay it off ASAP. Okay. Since 2010, the rents have doubled. This is 2-bedroom condo according to Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. So think about that for a second. Essentially, 4 to 5% annual increase for the last 15 years. We know for sure that our wages are not keeping up with the increase of everything else. Rents are going up about 4 to 5%. Everything else is going up around us, and we know that our wages are not keeping up. So owning your primary home and paying it off will not only better your lifestyle when it comes to retirement, it'll also make it eventually easier as the years progress. All right. Now, hear me out. Is there going to be some sacrifices? Are you going to be front loading everything in the first 10 years to pay off a lot of the interest rate, as well as, you paying the property taxes and everything? Is there going to be sacrifice? Absolutely, there's going to be sacrifice, right? But if you pay off your primary home, you're looking to build a family, you're looking to stay in Greater Toronto area for the foreseeable future, maybe 10 plus years, then that's one of the best things you can do, okay? Do not waste your money on rents, because rents are not going to get cheaper. Think about it for a second, okay? We live in an area where, the regulations behind rents are not really easy towards landlords. Now, the prices have skyrocketed, right, in the last 5 years. And as a landlord, it doesn't really make sense with all the inherent risk to buy an investment property, because the cash flow is absolutely not there. So what you will be seeing in the next 5 years is a lot of landlords getting out of the rental business. And who's going to buy those homes? Pretty much end users, right? And once that happens, then the rents are going to eventually skyrocket, because half of the people want to rent and half the people want to own. There's not going to be much real estate investment going on from investors, because it just doesn't make sense, right? It all comes down to supply and demand. If investors are not buying properties, then that means builders can't make any money. They're just not going to build as much anymore, right? But here's the thing. Everything around the system is designed so that it can keep going up. Things are going up 5 to 7%, right? And owning your primary home is going to set you free at the end. Yes, it's going to be tough when you start, but it's going to set you free at the end. So don't pay rent for life. If you can afford to buy your own home and you're planning to start a family and stay here for a very long time, buy your primary home and pay off your mortgage ASAP. If you're looking to buy real estate in Durham region or the Greater Toronto area, I would love to help you. My name is Raghu. You can reach me at 416-712-2006.